Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. Today at GenCon, Fantasy Flight put on a Star Wars Destiny panel where a few more spoilers were revealed. I want to thank General Games for getting a photo of some of the slides that were shown, showing off some new cards. So we're just going to discuss these new cards and give my thoughts on them and everything like that. Um, Little forewarning, some of these cards are kind of obscured by other cards. So we get the names of some of them, but we might not be able to see all the abilities and so on. So we're going to take a look at this list of cards here. So it looks like we have pinned down. We've already seen that. There's a card called Tech Crew. So looks like a one cost event, I believe. We have the Z95 Headhunter. I can't really make out what the ability is or what it does, but I can see on the die that it has a 1 damage, a 2 range damage for a resource, and a blank. They also have Chopper, so Chopper is a 1 cost support. Imagining Hero, I don't see why he would be neutral or anything like that. So Hero support, 1 melee, 1 melee, 1 disrupt, 1 resource, special, and blank. And the special is remove a die showing a value of 2 or less. So essentially it's Electroshock. He's on the card art for the original version of Electroshock. So this is actually, I really like this because it's 1 resource and you can essentially Electroshock, if you keep rolling the special, get the effect of Electroshock over and over and over again. I can see this being put into a lot of yellow hero decks, just so once you use the 2 Electroshocks, you know you're done, unless you have a way to get them back out of your discard pile. This allows you to have a repeatable Electroshock, providing that you can roll the special or focus into it or something like that, or cunning the special. So that's very cool. That's Chopper. We have Houndstooth. This is a legendary. Imagining a villain support because it's a Bosk's ship. So 2 resources. Looks like 1 disrupt, 1 shield. Shields for a resource. Looks like. See, looks like 3 shields for a resource, 2 resources for a resource, and 4 resources for 2 resources and a blank. And apparently, from what I've read on Reddit and Facebook, the ability is after you activate the support, you may remove one of your yellow character dice to gain a resource. So if you roll a blank on a character, you can roll out the Houndstooth, remove that yellow blank character die to get a resource. So pretty cool ability. No damage signs. I don't really particularly know if the Houndstooth was like a combat vehicle. I think from what I've read on the box for the X-wing ship is it's more like a transport. So this is pretty cool. I also like that it only costs 2 resources, and you have the potential to gain a bunch of resources, especially if you are to resolve this with, if you're running this with red yellow, run this with ruthless tactics, and you would basically pay 2 resources and increase that 4 resources into 6 resources for 2, essentially. If I'm reading ruthless tactics correctly, because I think it's increased the value of the resource cost of a die. So you're paying 2 resources, but you're earning 4 plus 2. So that's pretty cool. Other thing, they actually showed off Ahsoka. There was a little speculation as if Ahsoka is going to be rare or legendary because Mace Windu is the rare blue character, or not the rare. Mace Windu is the legendary blue character in this set, and normally they only have 1 legendary of each color per side. So hero gets a legendary red, a legendary blue, and a legendary yellow. Same for the villain side. However, they revealed Ahsoka today, and she is actually legendary. We're going to jump into that card in just a moment, so I'm going to get the image brought up, and we'll be right back. All right, and here we are with a few more cards, including Ahsoka. So we have a card with Hera and Chopper. No idea what that card is or what it does. We have a blue card with, looks like Luke reaching for his lightsaber once R2D2, shoots it out in Return of the Jedi. We have Ezra and Thrawn, we've already seen them. And now we have Ahsoka, so 11 health. And from the panel that the designer Lucas Litzinger was on, stated what her ability is. So she's legendary, 11 health. And her ability is once you activate her, you can pay resources equal to the number of dice that you rolled with her, so to ready her. So if you roll her out with just her at elite, let's say, roll out 2 dice, you pay 2 resources, you can then ready her, so you can then resolve whatever she rolled, and then get to activate her again after that. So Obviously, the more stuff you put on her, the harder it's going to be to um, pay those resources to get that extra activation. So she may be very well just to have maybe just no upgrades on her at all, or maybe just a single upgrade. So you pay 3 resources once you roll her to ready her, resolve her, and then activate her again. Then if you get more, you only get to do it once per round. So that's an important note. So once per round, you are able to pay this resource cost per however many dice you roll. So if you have a ton of upgrades on her, you're probably not going to be able to get that extra activation unless you just have a ton of resources sitting around. But based on how many dice you roll with her, pay that, and then you get to ready her, resolve, activate her, roll her again. And this is very interesting because this is the second legendary on the hero side for blue. So we have Mace Windu and now Ahsoka. So that may be possible that we see another legendary of each color per side, possibly. Maybe so we saw the Cad Bane spoiler a couple days ago. Maybe we'll see that Boba Fett is the other villain yellow legendary. So Cad Bane and Boba Fett. We have Ahsoka and Mace Windu. Maybe on the hero side we'll have Cassian, and we've already seen K2SO. So K2SO is legendary. Maybe there'll be a hero legend. Maybe Cassian will be a legendary as well. Not sure who the other blue legendary might be for villain if they are going to, or the other red villain. Maybe Agent Callus, maybe something like that. That would be pretty cool. But there's still few cards, more and more of the set still to be revealed, and obviously we can't really say what these other cards do because they're obscured by the other cards. But that's going to do it for this video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again whenever more Star Wars Destiny spoilers are revealed. I want to thank you again for watching, and take care.